I'm Ryan. I'm the other guy from Building Dad Bod 2.0, brother of Sean, that big monstrosity. He's been doing fantastic. Of course, he needs days off sometimes too, so he's asked me to make this video. Now, there's a gentleman on the channel who asked about his diet. He said he's in his mid-40s. He's like, help, please. He wants to lose some weight, hopefully get shredded, all that good stuff. And we're more than obliged to try and answer that thing. I told Sean we should answer it in a video for the sake of everybody. So if you want to know the diet that both Sean and I used to get our results, I'll try and show some of my results. The biggest thing that we do different than most diets is we don't try to starve you. That's why the first thing Sean said in response to you, sir, is to check your BMR. So what your BMR is it's your basal metabolic rate. So that is basically this. How many calories does it take for you to sit on your ass and do nothing, and for it to support your organs and all these things? So my BMR, if I lounge around, lay on my butt, do absolutely nothing all day, need about 1,800 calories to support all my bodily functions and not be trying to starve myself. Now, typically on diets, people eat under their BMR, like stinking psychos who don't want results. They want to end up being scrawny wimps. Now, that isn't the goal here. If you want to be a scrawny wimp, go find a different channel. Our goal is to make you strong, athletic, and look awesome. Now, find out your BMR. I say eat 300 calories over that as a start. My BMR is about 1,800, so that's 2,100 calories. Now, how do you set the amount of calories that you need to burn? Well, 500 calories, a deficit over 7 days, is 1 pound weight loss. 1,000 calories over 7 days will be 2 pound weight loss, because there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound of fat. So we aim to do 2 pounds of fat loss in a week, provided you can burn that much. Now, most people are going to try and take the shortcut. What they will say is, hey, I'll just eat less instead. But the fact is this: if you eat less, you shortcut your results, okay? If you want to actually have abs, try and maintain some muscle and stuff like this, as you're doing your diet, then what you need to do is you need to burn more calories, not eat less. I always eat as much as humanly possible on my diet because I want to feel strong, energetic, and like a stinking rocket ship, is what I tell people, okay? So I should be hopefully getting stronger on my diet and feeling more awesome and energetic. The people that I work with, I always ask them, listen, are you feeling strong? Are you feeling energetic? Because when you're like me, I'm a 41-year-old father to 3 kids under the age of 6. I have a lot on my plate. I need energy to be able to do everything that I need to do in a day at a high level. So I can't be starving and laying around all the time, okay? So I have to be motivated and get the job done. So it's about burning calories. So you want to create that deficit, 1,000 calorie deficit, by burning more and more and more calories till you get to that. If I'm at 2,100 calories that I'm eating, I'm trying to burn 3,100 calories a day. Now, people do way too much cardio to try to get there. The thing with cardio, it's fantastic, it's amazing, it's great for your heart. It's not good for fat loss because you end up flaming out, tiring out doing your cardio, when in fact you should be lifting weights and trying to keep your muscle on. Now, they've shown from a lot of studies that it's people's muscle loss, that's their big issue as they get older. There are all these people that did cardio, but they're scrawny wimps who, when they stumble, their legs aren't strong enough to keep them up, so they fall, break their hip, etc. Okay? So you want to increase or maintain your muscle mass. It's everything. Weightlifting will give you cardio. If you want to do cardio, go ahead. But what I would say is walk like a bloody animal. Okay? So you want to get as many steps as humanly possible in a day, because walking burns way more calories than people think, and it's all the movement you do throughout your day that burns the vast majority of your calories, up to 80%. So by the time I get home, and I got to do a bunch of stuff at home, I want to have walked at work as much as possible. however much I can in between different things that I got to do at work. And then when I get home, when my family goes to bed, I'm on the treadmill, I'm walking. This is what you do. You make it efficient and available. So what I've done is I just screwed a piece of plywood onto my treadmill, put a computer desk there. I got a computer monitor, I got a TV. I have no excuse in the evening to get off my treadmill. If my family's sleeping, if I'm doing any entertainment, I am walking 100% of the time. People might say that's excessive. Well, here's the reality. I like results. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not in a fitness competition or anything, but I'm in my 40s and I want results. And I think that's what you want too, hence the reason why you're asking these kinds of questions, sir. So go out there and burn as many calories as you can. Walk, 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 walk. Walking is a rehabilitative exercise. It does not fatigue you, so you can still give a lot to your weightlifting. Do whatever you got to do. When I was first did this and I got down to about 10% body fat, I would be on the treadmill sometimes until 11:45 at night, whatever it took to build that 1,000-calorie deficit without cheating by just trying to eat less, okay? Now, next thing, after it comes to setting your calories and all those things, Sean talked about it, set your macros. For your macros, you want 40% of your calories from protein. The reason for that, protein is the most satiating food, so it fills you up the most. It takes the most calories to digest, and it's a muscle builder. Now, the next thing is to make sure that your fats aren't too high. Fats are good. There's nothing wrong with them. But there's more calories in a gram of fat than carbs or proteins. So you want to try and keep your fats. I try to keep them under 28% of my macros. My carbs, I try and crank them as high as I can. With the leftovers, carbs are good. I don't know why they have a bad name. You need that glycogen for explosive power. You'll notice a huge difference. I've been on keto before. I just did not have the power. It's a good weight loss tool, a terrible weightlifting tool in my opinion. So get those macros right. That was the thing that absolutely revolutionized my body, was getting my macros in check. I had no idea before, but your diet is what's going to equal your success. Here's the reality. People say diet's 80%. If you don't have a good diet, it might as well be 1,000,000% of your results. Get your diet in check. Make no excuses. I stick to my diet 100% of the time. Again, I'm just doing this for fun, but I want results. I don't want to dick around. I'm too old to do that. And here's the reality. As a 41-year-old father to 3 kids under the age of 6, I need to do whatever I have to do to get my wife's attention. So I better be in the best shape possible. Do what I can. It's a lot of fun. It's something that both Sean and I are passionate about. We love to help people. We love to give advice and to be part of things. Get some people in your corner that can help you, because weight loss is a crazy mental game. If you've got a lot to lose, it's going to take a substantial amount of time. Don't take shortcuts. They will not work. I promise you that. I just see people do yo-yos again and again. So find out the calories that you burn. Find out the calories you need to eat. Crank up your burn. Find out your macros. You have to weigh your food and track it in a tracking app. We use the Lose It app to track our food. I weigh and measure my food all the time. Some people say to me, man, I don't have the time to do that. I say, do you have the time to brush your teeth? Because it takes about 30 seconds to a minute to track your calories. I find it crazy. I read a guy the other day, as a personal trainer, who said, you know, I'm too lazy to be weighing my food and tracking it. I just thought, what the hell are you doing? Who wants to hire a guy who's too lazy to do basic detail work to be in charge of their physique? As I say, I don't make any money off of this. I'm just doing this for fun, and I weigh and track 100% of everything that goes into my body. Some people might say I'm an OCD freak. I say, man, whatever works to get results. Tonight I was able to have 600 calories worth of ice cream cake for my son's birthday, because I always promise myself that I'll celebrate with my family and do what they're doing, because it's so important to do. I had that for lunch. I was able to fit it into my calories. My macros will be screwed up today, but we'll get back on track tomorrow, and tonight I will do a crap load of walking to burn this off. So at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to how disciplined you can be. That's what this comes down to. You know, what kind of physique do you want to get? What kind of results do you want? The question is, how disciplined can you be? If you're on performance enhancers or whatever, you have a lot more leeway than guys that are just taking, you know, creatine and eating protein. So Sean and I are not genetic freaks, or, you know, we're not LeBron James or somebody like that. We're just normal people working hard to get results, and we can tell you how to do it too. We're in your corner to help you out. If you have more questions, please send them our way. We'll try to answer in a video. If I haven't sufficiently answered your question, please follow up with more, and I will address that as well. I hope I'm of some help to you. As you can see, I hope that I've shown that I have some results here. I don't know what I'm at right now. Let's say I'm at 10% body fat, something in that range. You guys can tell me in the comments section if that's true. I'm trying to get down to about 8% body fat. My kids stole my calipers, so I got to figure out where those are so I can check it out. I want to see if there's a difference in the abs and the overall look of my body. At 8% body fat, again, I'm just doing this for the hell of it. My wife says my abs won't look that much different at 8%. I can't wait to find out. I'll post more as I get there. Please, please, please let us know what you want to see. We'll make it happen. Thanks so much for tuning in. If this was helpful, please comment, like, and subscribe, and there's more to come. Thanks so much.